Hey, church family, this is Pastor Joe, and as many of you know or have heard, earlier this week, Sarah became symptomatic and tested positive for COVID-19. I'm happy to let you know that as of today, on Friday, she is feeling much better, but I also want to give you a quick update about what that means for church this Sunday. The short story is that church will go on this Sunday as normal. Part of what we have strived to do is to restart everything this fall in a way that we could continue to do ministry safely and consistently. That's why it's been so important for us to do the distancing that we've done in our services. That's why we've asked and required everyone to wear masks during our services. It's why we invested in the air filtration system that we've installed throughout our church, so that when moments like this could happen, that we could continue to do what we do safely and consistently. So church will go on this Sunday. Obviously, our family will not be there. In fact, we'll be quarantined until next Friday, the 20th. But I also want to let you know I have tested negative. Our staff is clear of any symptoms as well. And actually, none of our staff has been around Sarah since the week before last, and none of them have been around me since Monday morning. And so we feel confident that it is safe for us to go on with church as long as we continue to do those things that we've always done. This is why wearing masks is so important in our services, because it allows us to mitigate that risk of spread. It's why staying distance is going to continue to be so important as we go through this winter season. But it's also why it's important that we continue to do the normal week in and week out things that we do. We clean every surface every single week after every single activity. We fog every hard surface and toy in our children's area. We make sure that when you walk in on Sunday mornings, that building is as clean and disinfected as possible. But it also means for those of you that are watching that if you have experienced any symptoms at all, if you have been exposed to anyone that is positive for COVID, that it's also important that you stay home on Sundays and that you don't come. It's inconvenient. It's not very much fun to take this isolation and quarantine and preventative measures seriously. I know, trust me. Right now, I know, in fact, my kids may run in here in the middle of chaos any minute now. However, us taking these steps, us being responsible with how we proceed when we have been exposed, when we are positive, us taking the preventative measures that we take allows us to continue to meet together, to continue to proclaim the gospel, to continue to grow spiritually together, and to do it in ways that are both safe and consistent in what we do. And so it's so important that we continue to do that. If you have any questions about this Sunday, you can contact me or you can contact one of our staff members. I do want to let you know that our Operation Christmas Child boxes are due Sunday. We are also hosting 2 separate packing parties. The first one is for families that have preschool and elementary age children and middle school and high school students. It will be at 5 p.m. on Sunday. Peyton and Tyler will be in charge of that. And you'll come in and they'll have separate stations for each family or each individual group to be able to pack boxes so that we can do that in a way that's safe but also fun and festive. And so families, students, we hope you'll show up at 5 p.m. But then also our college small groups are doing a second packing party at 7 p.m. That will give us time to do some cleaning in between. But college students in the same way. We'll ask everyone to keep their mask on as you pack boxes. We'll have stations set up so that can happen. So we want you to put those on your calendar for Sunday afternoon. And let's remember to pack those boxes with love, with prayers, and that even in the middle of this pandemic, that we can be a part of seeing the gospel go across this world and of seeing kids receive just a little bit of love and the power of a simple gift of that shoebox. Church family, I love you. I look forward to seeing you again on Sunday, November 22nd, as we continue our series in Philippians. Tyler will be bringing the word this week in Philippians chapter 1, verses 11 through 18. And then I'll be back on November 22nd, and we'll be looking at Philippians 1, 18 through 26. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment on this video or on this post. Send me an email. Text me at 662-341-2776. I'll be glad to answer everything I can as best as I can. But we love you. Thank you so much for your prayers for Sarah and for our family. Please continue to pray for us. My kids are trapped with me as both dad and mom for at least another few days. So that probably warrants even double prayers. But church family, we hope to see you sooner than later, and y'all stay safe, all right? And y'all continue to draw close to the Lord through all of this. Love you. We'll see you soon.